Hey guys, this is Ron. Been having some conversations here in the last 18 hours with some people about real estate. I couldn't fit real estate into a few scopes if I tried. I've been around it for like 13 years, and I've actually met some more people yesterday about it. We had some more good conversations even with more people now that I think about it. You know, real estate's an interesting game. I've been around it a long time, and you know, I think the best I can do for you is give you perspective and boil it down. And hey Andrew, how's it going? Andrew's dad is actually a good friend of mine. He's been around real estate about 25 years, and you know, I want to give you just a kind of a perspective. Oh, live from San Diego. Oh, you're over in San Diego. Nice. I was over near the Hard Rock Hotel over there for a big internet marketing thing. Jeff Walker. So guys, let me boil the 80-20 where to spend your time. Hey Can, where to spend your time in real estate. Only buy houses if they cash flow really well. If you buy a $150,000 house and get it to cash flow $700 a month or more, not bad. Reason being is, I mean, these places you can get $500 a month, $600, $700 a month in cash flow. You hold them for 3-4 years, 5 years. Renter beats them up a little bit. It's not uncommon that most of that money goes right back into the house. You know, there's just a lot of expenses owning a house. The appreciation's not what it used to be. Hey Fofita, what's up? Things have just, how's it going Fofita, how you doing? It's just the appreciation on real estate is just not what it used to be. You know, there's articles out there that say, there's articles that say 100 million people. What did you miss? I don't think you missed anything. There's articles that say that like 100 million people over 16 years old are not in the workforce right now, like to full employment, I should say. They might be like partially getting some money from somewhere. So the economy's changing a lot. We have some shipments coming out within the next 5 years by major automakers on automated cars. We have millennials now are not, some of them aren't buying houses because people are just Ubering everywhere and they're not buying cars anymore. We're getting some major technological shifts in the world right now. And people, one thing I've noticed over the years is I've really become very remote with how I work on the internet and everything. And I'm able to just get on Wi-Fi and just work from wherever in the world, really, to be honest. So it makes you really think about where you want to live. Because typically you should buy a house and live there for over 5 years. You're going to live there because of all the expenses, closing costs, and on both ends, you know, when you list it again and everything. So those are things to consider on the real estate. I had another conversation with somebody about an hour ago about the idea of buying a house kind of cheap at $150, putting $100,000 into it, and then reselling it at some point, $250 or $300 or whatever. And you know, after a conversation I had yesterday, I just don't know if it makes sense to put 100 grand into a house nowadays. I think these lean startups and these lean concepts make a lot of sense nowadays. So what I'm telling you on an 80-20 thing is it's really hard to sum up real estate. I ran into another guy yesterday who's been in real estate since 1979, you know, and he does a lot of development and stuff. So, I mean, I can't even imagine what that guy knows after 36 years. So what I basically say is the 80-20 it. Consider doing a concept called Subject to, where they deed you the property. It's kind of advanced. You got to go to some seminars and local real estate clubs to learn about it. Not a lot of people know about it, but they deed you the house. There's no mortgages involved. Try to get somebody that's 5 to 10 years into their payment amortization chart if you can. Try to get a property with a lot of cash flow, a lot, like 500 to 700 minimum. Try not to put a bunch of money down, and try to get a locked-in interest rate. And then if you're going to fix up the property, it's got to be cheap, like really cheap. Like buy it for $150 and it's going to be worth $300 at some point. That's what I'm talking about. Don't buy a house for $150 that's going to be worth $200 maybe, and you're going to put $25 into it. That's not a good deal. It sounds like there's a profit in there, but by the time you pay closing costs and holding costs and vacancies and all that, there's no money in that. So 50 to 70%, they call it MAO, maximum allowable offer, of the ARV, after repair value. And that's how all the rehabbers do it that actually stay in the business. So those are the numbers that you want to work with. So again, to 80-20 your time. If you're going to buy and hold, you better have some really good cash flow, 500 to 700 a month on a little house. After all the expenses, taxes, insurance, and everything. Otherwise, if you're going to fix houses up, money's in the carpet and paint. Everybody will tell you pretty much that's been around the business for a long time. Carpet and paint is where the quick fixing is. And yeah, other than that, don't go putting 50 to 100 into houses unless you can have your money tied up for a really long time and it's going to be worth $400,000 or $500,000 at some point. So those are kind of some of my 80-20 tips for you right now. I could do hundreds and hundreds of broadcasts on real estate. Rick, thanks. Hundreds and hundreds of broadcasts on real estate and 80-20 in your time. Reason being is I've spent $5,000 on seminars from some of the best, and I've been to 1,000, well, almost 500 probably seminars or real estate club meetings, and I've got lots of different perspectives on real estate, but it's a tricky business. There's a lot to learn from it. So hey Rick, how's it going? Thanks for all the hearts, guys. I'll see who's giving all the hearts. Rick's giving a ton of hearts. Fofita's giving a ton of hearts. And since we're on the real estate topic, check out Fofita if you're from the Minnesota area. She does decks. Fofita touched base with Drew, MSP. He's Drew's brother and his dad were on the boat over at Fletcher's there. So Andrew didn't make it that day, but his dad's been around real estate 25 years and he's been kind of around the rehab business. So you should connect with Andrew and you guys talk about the decks and fences and stuff like that, rehab business. His dad is actually doing rehabs and stuff. So I'll catch you guys a little bit later.
Meet Mike. Mike's stuck growing his service business. Mike's already wasted too much money and time with failed results. Mike has more cash to invest than time to waste. Mike really values his time. Mike knows marketing is an investment and not an expense. Mike's business has a proven LCV, lifetime customer value, between $5,000 to $1 million. Meet Bob. Bob is also stuck growing his service business, but Bob first needs to achieve a better product market fit which is aligned and in high demand with his target audience. Hi, my name is Ron Orr, and I am your solution to being stuck. I can help you refine your positioning in the market. I can help you refine your elevator pitch. I can help you refine your explainer video. I can help you refine your SEO keyword headlines. I'll help you achieve your 10 times growth mindset. We'll focus on measurable results with my proven formulas. 2 times traffic, 2 times leads, 2 times conversions, 2 times retention, 2 times frequency, 2 times traction, 2 times LCV, 2 times ROI. My skill set, which will scale your business, is A/B split tests, growth hacking, SEO, search engine optimization, the build, measure, feedback loop, optimizing big data, data-driven decisions, reverse engineering your LCV with math. Let's grow our ROIs together. What are you waiting for? Contact Ron Orr today, www.ronorr.com. Because your biggest expense isn't marketing, it's opportunity cost. You don't have the time to keep finding out that you don't know what you don't know.